Why are some people always lucky? Have you ever looked at someone and thought, wow, that person is so lucky? Maybe they got a great job. Maybe their business took off quickly. Maybe everything seems to work for them. And you wonder, why not me? Here's something interesting. What if I told you that what you think is luck is actually skill? Yes, most of the time, what looks like luck is actually the result of years of effort, discipline, and learning. People call it luck because they don't see the hard work behind the scenes. It's like seeing a big tree and not knowing about the small seed that was planted and watered for years. This video will change your mindset. It will teach you why focusing on building skills is more powerful than waiting for luck. If you're tired of watching others succeed while you feel stuck, this is your wake-up call. Let's begin. 1. Luck is a myth for most people. Many people think that success comes from luck. They believe that lucky people win in life. They say things like, he is so lucky, or she got lucky with that job. But this idea is not true for most people. In real life, depending on luck is like sitting in the middle of a desert and hoping it will rain. Yes, it might rain one day, but by the time it does, you could already be gone from hunger or thirst. Waiting for luck is dangerous. It gives you false hope and stops you from taking real action. Let's think about people who seem lucky. For example, imagine a man who gets a big promotion at work. His coworkers say, wow, he's lucky. The boss likes him. But what they don't see is that he has been working late every night. He has been learning new skills, solving hard problems, and helping others. His success did not come from luck. It came from preparation, dedication, and effort. Now think about a woman who opens a bakery. Soon her business becomes popular in the town. People say, she's lucky. Her bakery is a big hit. But behind that luck is a lot of hard work. Maybe she spent years practicing baking. Maybe she learned how to manage money, how to sell, and how to talk to customers. She failed many times before she finally succeeded. That's not luck. That's skill, experience, and never giving up. Many people call something luck when they do not understand it. When we don't see the hard work behind someone's success, we think it just happened by chance. But successful people know the truth. They know that success is built step by step. It takes time, effort, and learning. It's not magic. It's preparation. Here is something you must remember. If you wait for luck, you will wait a long time. You will stay in the same place, hoping for something to change. But if you focus on learning and building your skills, you will move forward. Even if you start with nothing, you can go far. Skills are the tools that build your future. Luck is not a plan. It's not something you can control. So stop waiting. Stop wishing. Ask yourself, what can I do today to become better? Start learning. Start practicing. Start improving your skills every day. That is the real path to success. In the end, the people who grow are not the ones who were lucky. They're the ones who prepared. They believed in learning, not in luck. And so they created their own success. 2. Skills give you power. Let's imagine something for a moment. Imagine that you can speak English clearly. Imagine that you know how to use a computer with confidence. You can write emails, make presentations, and search for information easily. You also know how to solve problems, stay calm under pressure, and talk to people in a polite and professional way. Now ask yourself this question. If you have all these skills, do you still need luck to find a good job? Probably not. Why? Because when you are skilled, you don't wait for opportunity. You are ready for it. You don't sit at home, hoping someone will give you a chance. You don't depend on a lucky break. You create your own chance. You show others that you are prepared, useful, and strong. That's what happens when you have skills. Skills give you something that luck cannot give. Power. When you have skills, doors start to open. People begin to notice you. They say, "This person knows what they're doing." They trust you. They want to work with you. They want to hire you. They want to learn from you. Your value goes up. Skills also give you confidence. When you know how to do something well, you feel good about yourself. You don't feel nervous in job interviews. You don't feel small when others are talking. You know that you bring something important to the table. That's the beauty of skill. It stays with you no matter where you go. It's not something others can take away from you. You carry your skills inside you, in your hands, in your mind, in your actions. Think about this. A person with no skills might be lucky once, but that luck won't last. A person with skills can lose a job and find another. They can move to a new city and still succeed. Why? Because their power is not outside. It's within them. In today's world, the people who grow, lead, and succeed are not just the lucky ones. They are the ones who are prepared. They know how to adapt. They know how to learn fast. They are always improving. Power in this world doesn't belong to people who wait. It belongs to people who work. It belongs to people who train their minds and grow their abilities. So ask yourself today, what skills am I building right now? Am I learning something new every day? Am I becoming stronger, smarter, and more prepared? If the answer is yes, you are already on the right path. If the answer is no, don't worry. It's never too late to start. Start now. Start small. Start with one skill. Over time, that one skill can change your entire life. 3. Luck fades, skills stay. Let's imagine a story. One day, a man wins the lottery. He becomes rich overnight. In just one moment, he receives millions of dollars. People call him lucky. They say, "Wow, he must be the luckiest man alive." At first, everything feels perfect. He buys a big house, a new car, and many expensive things. He feels like he will be happy forever. But something strange happens after a few years. The money is gone. He is broke. He is even in debt. How did this happen? Studies show that this story is very common. Many lottery winners lose all their money within a few years. Why? Because they don't know how to manage money. They don't know how to budget, save, or invest. They have no financial skills. They received money, but they didn't learn how to grow it or keep it. So they spent it all. Fast. Now let's imagine a different person. This person never wins the lottery. In fact, they start with very little. But they have a strong desire to learn. They read books about money. They learn how to save. They learn how to invest slowly and wisely. At first, their money grows little by little. But after 5 years, 10 years, they become wealthy. Not by chance, but by skill. They may not have had the luck of winning millions overnight, but they learned how to create wealth, step by step. And the best part? They know how to keep it. This story shows us something very important. Luck can come and go, but skills stay with you forever. Luck is like the wind. It may blow in your direction once or twice, but you cannot control it. You cannot plan your life around luck. If you build your future on luck alone, it is like building a house on sand. One strong wind, and it all falls apart. But skills are different. skills are solid. They are your foundation. You earn them through time, practice, and patience. And once you build them, they are yours forever. No one can steal your skills. No one can take them away. They are a part of you. Let's say one day you lose all your money or your job or your business. If you have no skills, you will feel lost. But if you have strong skills, you can start again. You can rebuild. You can rise from nothing. That is the power of skills. They give you strength that luck cannot. So here's the lesson. Don't chase luck. Build skills. Luck might help you once, but skills will help you again and again for the rest of your life. If you want to stay strong in any situation, focus on learning, focus on growing. That is the smart path. That is the lasting path. Because luck fades, but skills stay. 4. Skills turn challenges into opportunities. Life is full of challenges. That is something we all know. It doesn't matter who you are, where you live, or what you do. Problems will come. You might lose your job. You might face a health problem. You might feel lost or unsure about the future. These things happen to everyone. We cannot avoid problems. But how we respond to them makes all the difference. Now here's the truth. People who have strong skills handle problems much better than those who don't. Why? Because skills give you power. Skills give you options. Skills help you turn problems into new possibilities. Let's look at an example. Imagine you lose your job. If you have no skills, you will feel afraid and helpless. You might panic. You might wait for someone to rescue you. But if you have useful skills, your story will be very different. For example, if you know how to write, you can become a freelance writer. If you know how to speak English well, you can teach others online. If you know how to design websites, you can offer your services to small businesses. Your skills become your tools to build something new. This is what skilled people do. They don't sit and wait. They take action. Even when things go wrong, they ask, what can I do with what I know? They use their skills to create new chances. They don't just survive. They grow. Here's another example. Imagine someone who knows how to cook well. They lose their job at a restaurant. But instead of feeling defeated, they start cooking from home. They begin selling meals to their neighbors or posting recipes online. Slowly, they build a small business. Their problem turned into a new beginning, all because of their skill. This is why it's so important to build skills before the crisis comes. When you're prepared, you don't fear change. You don't fall apart when things get hard. You say, I can handle this. That confidence comes from knowing you have something valuable to offer the world. Skills give you flexibility. That means you can move in different directions. You can try new things. You can create new paths for yourself. You are not stuck. And here's something important. Life will not always be easy. So instead of hoping for a perfect life with no problems, learn to become a stronger person. Don't wish for an easier road. Build better skills. The world is changing fast. New challenges appear every day. But the people who keep moving forward are the ones who learn, adapt, and grow. They don't wait for someone else to fix their problems. They fix their own. So ask yourself, what skills do I have right now, and what skills do I still need to learn? Because if you want to handle life better, don't wait for easier days. Start building stronger skills. Today. 5. Build skills. Every day, even if slowly. Many people want to change their lives quickly. They want to learn a new language in 1 week. They want to become rich in 1 month. They want to succeed overnight. But the truth is, Real skill building doesn't happen fast. It happens slowly, step by step, day by day. If you want to learn something valuable, you must be patient. You don't need to become a master in one day, 1 week, or even 1 month. What matters most is consistency, doing a little bit every single day. For example, let's say you want to learn English. You don't need to study for 5 hours in one day. You can start with just 30 minutes daily. That is enough. If you keep practicing a little every day, your English will get better over time. You will learn new words, understand grammar, and speak more confidently. Or maybe you want to learn marketing. You don't need to take a big, expensive course right away. You can begin by reading one simple article each day. In 1 year, you will have read over 300 articles. That's how knowledge builds, 1 page at a time. Do you want to become a better speaker? Start by giving a small speech in front of a mirror. Then try speaking to a friend. Later, speak in a group. Slowly, your fear will go away. Your voice will become strong, and your message will become clear. The key is this: take small steps every day. Those small steps add up. It may not look like much at first, but over time, you'll be shocked at how far you've come. Let's use a simple example: planting a tree. First, you plant a tiny seed in the ground. Then, every day, you water it. You don't see anything for a while. It looks like nothing is happening. But something is happening. Under the ground. The roots are growing. The tree is preparing to rise. And one day, you see the first leaf. Then it becomes a small plant. Then a tall tree. That's how growth works. Skill building is just like planting that tree. You might not see fast results, but that doesn't mean you are failing. In fact, you are growing deeper every day. And when the results come, they will be strong, just like that tree. The mistake many people make is giving up too soon. They start learning, but they don't see fast results, so they stop. They say, "It's not working." But if they had kept going just a little longer, they would have seen success. So here is the message. Don't rush. Don't compare. Don't quit. Show up every day. Practice a little. Learn a little. Improve a little. These small actions will take you further than you can imagine. Keep going. Keep learning. Because slow growth is still growth, and it's the kind that lasts. 6. Skills make you lucky. Let's talk about a big secret in life. People often look at successful people and say, "They're so lucky." They see athletes winning games, singers performing on big stages, or entrepreneurs making millions. They say, "Wow, their life is perfect. Everything works for them. They were just lucky." But is that really true? If you look closely, you'll see something else. Behind that luck is years of hard work, practice, and skill building. These people didn't just wake up successful one morning. They worked when no one was watching. They trained in silence. They studied when others were sleeping. They kept going when they felt tired or discouraged. That's what people don't see. Let's think about a famous football player. Everyone sees him score goals on TV. People say, "He's so talented, so lucky." But what they don't see is the hundreds of hours he spent running on the field, lifting weights, learning strategy, and improving his game. He missed thousands of shots before he started scoring them. His luck came from his skill. Now think about a singer. Maybe she has millions of fans now. But before that, she sang in small clubs. She practiced her voice every day. She failed many times before anyone noticed her. When people finally saw her success, they called her lucky. But her luck was earned, not given. Here's the truth. The more skilled you are, the luckier you look. Why does this happen? Because skills attract opportunity. When you're good at something, people notice. They want to work with you. They invite you into rooms you never imagined. You start meeting people who can help you grow. And suddenly, it feels like doors are opening everywhere. But those doors didn't open by magic. They opened because of your effort. There's a popular saying, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. This means if you're prepared, if you have built your skills, then when the right moment comes, you are ready. And people will say, that person is so lucky. But you will know the truth. You were ready because you prepared. So, what should you do? Become the person who is always ready. Train even when no one is watching. Learn when others are resting. Practice your craft every day. Stay focused, even if no one claps for you yet. One day, your skills will take you somewhere amazing. People will be surprised by your success. They will call it luck. But deep inside, you will smile because you'll know it wasn't luck. It was your discipline, consistency, and preparation. So build your skills, be ready, because your next opportunity might come tomorrow. And when it does, you won't need luck. You'll already be prepared. 7. Waiting for luck wastes your life. Many people live their lives waiting. They say things like, one day I'll get lucky, or someday my chance will come. They believe that if they just wait long enough, something magical will happen. Someone will discover their talent. Someone will offer them a great job. A big opportunity will knock on their door. So they sit and wait. They wait for the perfect time. They wait for the perfect feeling. They wait for luck. But time doesn't wait. While they wait, the days pass, the weeks pass, the months pass, and then the years pass. One day, they wake up and realize that nothing has changed. They are still in the same place. They still don't have the life they dreamed of. And worst of all, they have lost so much time. Waiting sounds safe. It feels easy. You don't have to take risks. You don't have to face failure. But in reality, waiting is very dangerous. Every day you wait, you miss a chance to grow. Every day you wait, someone else is learning a new skill. Someone else is working hard, improving, building their future. While you wait, they win. Think about this. How many dreams are wasted because of waiting? How many great ideas are never started because people were waiting for the right time? The truth is, the right time almost never comes. There is no perfect moment. You just have to begin. Don't be one of those people who looks back after 10 years and says, I wish I had started earlier. That regret is painful. You cannot go back and get that time again. But you can choose what to do with your time today. Start now, even if you are not ready, even if you feel scared, even if you only have a little bit of time or energy. Take one small step. Learn one new thing. Practice one small skill. Move forward, even if the step is small. Because small steps taken every day lead to big changes over time. For example, if you want to improve your English, don't wait until you have a full day to study. Just start with 10 minutes today. If you want to start a business, don't wait for a big investor. Begin with a small idea and grow it slowly. If you want to get healthier, don't wait until next month. Go for a short walk today. Action creates momentum. Momentum creates progress. And progress creates success. Don't let your future depend on luck. Don't sit around hoping something will magically change. Hope is not a strategy. Luck is not a plan. Action is the answer. So stop waiting. You have waited long enough. Use your time. Use your mind. Use your energy. Start building your future now, because waiting wastes your life, and your life is too valuable to waste. 8. Skill creates confidence. Confidence is something that everyone wants. We all want to feel strong, calm, and sure of ourselves. We want to speak with power, walk with pride, and act without fear. But the question is, where does confidence come from? Some people think confidence comes from being born lucky or from having natural talent. But that's not true. Real, lasting confidence doesn't come from luck. It comes from skill. When you have a skill, something you have practiced and developed, you feel different inside. You feel strong, capable, and ready. You don't need to pretend. You don't need to act like someone else. You simply know that you are prepared. You've put in the time. You've done the work. And now, you trust yourself. Think about someone who speaks English well. They can walk into a room and start a conversation easily. They can share ideas in meetings, give a speech, or ask questions without fear. It looks like they were born confident. But the truth is, they practiced. Maybe they read English every day. Maybe they watched videos, listened to native speakers, repeated words, and spoke to themselves in the mirror. Over time, their skills improved. And as their skills improved, so did their confidence. That's the secret. Confidence is the result of preparation. When you are skilled at something, whether it's speaking, writing, cooking, teaching, or managing, you no longer fear competition. You no longer feel the need to prove yourself to others. You don't worry about what people think. Why? Because deep inside, you already know your value. Confidence built on skill is strong and stable. It doesn't break when someone criticizes you. It doesn't disappear when things go wrong. You know that even if you make a mistake, you can fix it. Even if you fall, you can rise again. That's the kind of confidence that lasts. But when you have no skill, confidence is like a thin piece of paper. One bad moment can tear it apart. You may try to act confident, but inside, you feel weak and nervous. That's why pretending doesn't work. You can't fake real confidence. You have to earn it by building real skills. So if you want to feel confident, don't waste your time looking for motivation. Don't wait for someone to make you feel better. Instead, focus on learning, focus on practicing, focus on building something inside yourself that cannot be taken away. Confidence is not about being loud, it's about being ready. When you know your skills, you stop comparing yourself to others. You stop doubting yourself. You stop feeling like you're not enough. Instead, you say to yourself, I've trained for this. I can handle this. I believe in myself. That is real confidence, and it begins with one simple step. Build your skills. 9. Skills give you freedom. Imagine living a life where you don't have to beg anyone for a job. Imagine waking up each morning and choosing how you want to spend your day. You decide what kind of work you want to do, how much money you want to make, and who you want to work with. This kind of life may sound like a dream to many people, but it's real. And the secret to this freedom is not luck. It's not about who you know. It's not about being born rich. It's about one simple thing: skills. When you have strong, useful skills, you don't need to depend on anyone else. You can create your own income. You can choose your own direction. You can work from home, start your own business, teach others, or find clients online. The world is full of opportunities, but only for the people who are prepared. Think about this. If you know how to build something, like a website, a product, or a piece of art. You can offer it to the world. If you know how to sell, you can start your own business. If you know how to write or speak clearly, you can reach people with your ideas. These skills give you the power to take control of your own life. People who don't have skills often feel stuck. They wait for others to give them a chance. They send out many job applications and hope someone will say yes. They live in fear because they don't know what to do if they lose their job. They hope that something good will happen, but they don't know how to make it happen. On the other hand, skilled people are not afraid. They don't wait, they act. If they lose one job, they can find another. If the market changes, they can adapt. If something doesn't work, they try something new. Why? Because they have skills. And skills give them options. Skills are like wings. They allow you to fly on your own. You don't need to ask permission. You don't need to wait for help. You don't need to worry about the future because you know you can handle it. This is the real meaning of freedom. Not just the ability to go where you want, but the power to live life on your own terms. And in today's world, where things change so quickly, this kind of freedom is more important than ever. So, ask yourself, do I want to be free? Free from fear? Free from limits? Free to choose my own path? If the answer is yes, then don't waste time waiting for luck. Don't pray for someone to save you. Start learning. Start practicing. Start building. Because freedom doesn't come from luck. It comes from skill. And the best time to build a skill is today. 10. Replace the word luck with learn. Many people feel jealous when they see others succeed. It is normal to feel this way. When you see someone with a good job, a happy family, or a big house, you might think, why not me? They are so lucky. But this kind of thinking can stop you from growing. It keeps you stuck in the same place. Here is a better way to think. Instead of saying, he is lucky, try saying, he is skilled. What can I learn from him? When you change your words, you change your mind. Instead of feeling jealous, you become curious. You become a student. You want to learn how they did it. This small change in thinking can make a big difference. When you are curious, you start to see the world differently. You notice the hard work others do. You see their mistakes, their efforts, and their failures. You understand that success is not magic. It is the result of learning and growing. Remember, every expert was once a beginner. Every winner was once unsure and afraid. But what made them different is that they chose to learn. They didn't give up when things were hard. They kept trying, practicing, and improving. They made mistakes but learned from them. They chose growth over comfort. You can do the same. When you replace envy with learning, you open a new door for yourself. You stop comparing and start improving. You stop wishing for luck and start working for success. You become responsible for your own growth. Letting others believe in luck is fine, but you choose to believe in learning. Luck is outside your control. Learning is in your hands. Luck is waiting. Learning is action. Luck is hoping. Learning is doing. This is a powerful way to live. When you believe in learning, every challenge becomes a chance to grow. Every failure becomes a lesson. Every success of others becomes inspiration. For example, if you see a friend who speaks English well, instead of feeling jealous, ask, how did they learn? What can I do to be like them? Maybe they read books every day. Maybe they practiced speaking with others. Maybe they watched movies in English. You can do these things too. Or if you see someone who has a good business, don't think they are lucky. Think, what skills do they have? How did they build their business? What can I learn from their story? When you think this way, you start finding answers instead of excuses. This simple change will make you stronger. It will give you hope. It will make you a lifelong learner. And the best learners always grow. So next time you feel jealous, stop. Take a deep breath. Replace the word luck with learn. Change your question from why not me to what can I learn? This small change will make a big difference in your life. Let others believe in luck. You believe in learning. Because when you choose learning, you choose success. 11th, make skill building a lifestyle. Building skills is not something you do once and then stop. It is not a one-time event or a short project. Instead, skill building is a lifestyle. It is a way of living that helps you grow every day. If you want to be successful and ready for the future, you must make learning and practicing skills a regular part of your life. The world is changing fast. New technology is coming out all the time. Jobs that existed yesterday might not exist tomorrow. The skills you have today might not be enough next year. That is why you cannot stop learning. You have to grow with the world. You have to keep up with changes. This means you need to make learning a habit. A habit is something you do every day without thinking too much about it. For example, brushing your teeth is a habit. You don't stop brushing your teeth just because you did it yesterday. You keep doing it every day to stay healthy. In the same way, you should build the habit of learning and practicing skills. Start with small steps. Make it a habit to read every day. You don't need to read big books if that feels hard. You can read articles, short stories, or simple lessons. The important thing is to read something new each day. Reading helps your mind grow and gives you new ideas. Practice is also very important. If you want to get better at speaking English, practice speaking every day. If you want to be a better cook, practice cooking every day. If you want to be a better writer, write something every day, even if it is only a few sentences. Practice helps your skills get stronger, like exercise makes your muscles stronger. Also, don't be afraid to ask questions. When you don't understand something, ask for help. Ask teachers, friends, or people who know more. Asking questions shows that you want to learn more. It helps you understand better and grow faster. Successful people know this secret. They never stop learning. They see every moment as a chance to improve. Even when they are busy, they find time to learn something new. Even when they feel tired, they keep practicing. This is what makes them strong and successful. Instead of saying, "I finished learning," successful people say, "What can I learn next?" They always look for new skills to build, new ideas to understand, and new challenges to try. They know that learning never ends. Your skills are like muscles. If you don't use them, they get weak. If you stop learning, your mind can get slow, and your abilities can get old. But if you keep training, keep practicing, and keep growing, your skills will stay strong. They will help you reach your goals. So make skill building part of your daily life. Read, practice, ask questions, and never stop learning. When you do this, you will stay ready for anything. You will grow stronger every day, and you will be prepared to succeed in this fast-changing world. Remember, skill building is not just a task, it is a lifestyle. Make it your lifestyle, and you will change your life. 12. Skill is the new currency. In the past, many people believed that success depended on where you were born, your family background, or the school you attended. Some thought that having a degree or a certificate would guarantee a good job. Others believed that luck was the key to winning in life. But today, things are different. The world has changed, and with it, the rules for success have changed too. Today, your true value depends on your skills, not your background, not your degree, and definitely not luck. Skills are the real currency of the modern world. Just like money, skills give you power, freedom, and respect. The more skills you have, the more valuable you are. Think about this. If you can solve problems, people will pay you. If you can find solutions, people will want to work with you. If you know how to create value, meaning you know how to help others or make their lives better, then you will never be broke. Skills open doors. Skills bring opportunities. Skills help you survive and grow. In the past, many people were told, get a good job and stay safe. A steady job was the safest choice. But today, the world moves very fast. Technology changes. New jobs appear and old jobs disappear. A job that is safe today might not exist tomorrow. That means safe is not really safe anymore. You cannot depend only on one job or one skill for your whole life. The new rule is simple. Become so skilled that you can survive anywhere. This means learning many skills that are useful in different places and situations. If you have strong skills, you can work in many countries, industries, and roles. You can create your own business or work online. You will never be afraid of change because your skills will help you adapt. When you have skills, money follows you. People will pay you because they see your value. Respect also follows skill. People admire those who work hard and know how to do things well. Power follows skill too. When you are skilled, you have the power to make decisions, lead others, and create change. Skills are your currency in today's world. This means you should treat skill building like earning money. Invest time and effort every day to learn new things and improve what you already know. Just like money can be saved, spent, or invested, your skills can be used, shared, and grown. So, instead of hoping for luck or waiting for a degree to open doors, focus on building your skills. Learn how to solve problems, communicate well, use technology, and think clearly. These skills will make you valuable in any job or business. Remember, the world is changing fast, but skills are the key to staying strong and free. When you build your currency, your skills, you build a future you can control. No matter where life takes you, your skills will help you succeed. 13. You are one skill away from a new life. This is a very powerful idea. Your life can change with just one skill. It sounds simple, but it is true. Sometimes, learning one new skill is enough to open many new doors for you. One skill can help you find a better job, start a business, or change your future in a big way. Think about this for a moment. If you learn how to speak clearly in public, many people will listen to you. You can share your ideas, teach others, or even become a leader. Speaking well gives you confidence and respect. It can help you get better jobs or start your own group. Or imagine you learn digital skills like using a computer, designing websites, or working with social media. Today, many companies want people who can work online. Learning digital skills can help you get remote work, which means you can work from home or any place in the world. This skill can give you freedom and money. Maybe the skill you need is learning how to sell. Selling is not just about money. It is about sharing ideas and helping others. If you learn how to sell well, you can turn your ideas into income. You can start a business, sell products, or offer services. Selling is one skill that can help you create your own future. One skill can create a new path for you. One skill can unlock your potential, meaning it can help you use your talents and abilities in a new way. It can give you confidence, opportunity, and success. But here is an important question. What is the one skill you need most right now? What skill can change your life? It might be different for everyone. Maybe you want to speak English better. Maybe you want to learn computer skills. Maybe you want to learn how to manage money or how to write well. The answer is simple. Find that one skill and start learning it today. Don't wait for the perfect time or for luck to come. Your new life is waiting for you to take the first step. Starting is the hardest part, but it is also the most important. When you start learning, you open a door to new possibilities. You will meet new people, learn new things, and find new chances to grow. Every day you practice, you get closer to your new life. Remember, nobody is perfect at the beginning. Everyone starts as a beginner. But with time and effort, one skill grows stronger, and that one skill can change everything. So don't wait. Think about your future and what skill can help you get there. Make a plan. Take small steps every day. Read, watch videos, practice, and ask questions. Keep going, even if it is hard. Your new life is waiting, and you are just one skill away. Final words. Stop hoping, start building. At the end of the day, you have two choices in front of you. You can keep hoping that one day your life will magically change. You can wait for a lucky break, a surprise opportunity, or a sudden miracle. Many people do this. They wait and hope. But the truth is, hoping alone will not change your life. The other choice is better. You can start building the skills that will actually change your life. Skills are real. They are something you can create with your own hands and mind. When you build skills, you're not waiting for luck. You are making your own luck. You are preparing yourself for the future. The truth is simple and clear. Skill beats luck every time. Luck may help some people once or twice, but skill will help you again and again all your life. Skills give you power, confidence, and freedom. They open doors and create opportunities. They make you ready for whatever comes your way. So, stop blaming your situation. Stop feeling jealous or angry about others who seem lucky. Stop waiting for the perfect moment that may never come. The perfect moment is now. The right time to start is today. Start reading. Start learning something new. Start practicing the skills that matter. Take small steps every day. It doesn't have to be perfect or fast. What matters most is that you keep going, keep building, and keep growing. Remember, the future belongs to those who prepare for it. Your power is not in luck or chance. It is in your hands, your effort, your time, your decisions. So go build it. Build your skills. Build your future. Build your life.